Hi friends, I'm Marie Triplett and I am a 500-hour certified yoga teacher and author of the book Check Up From Your Neck Up, 52 Weekly Mantras to Live Your Best Life. And today we're going to dig into a quick beginner series. This is going to be perfect if you've been sitting too much at your job or if you're stuck in the house for whatever reason. A nice, simple yoga sequence to get you feeling better in your body. Okay, the first thing we want to do is we want to sit in easy seat or Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce. We're going to sit up nice and tall and we're just going to roll the shoulders. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, roll the shoulders down the backside body. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale fully through the nose and exhale fully through the nose. Feel that little constriction in your throat. Inhale again. And exhale down. Nice. Last one. Big breath. Roll your shoulders up. And exhale. Drop them down the backside body. And as you're sitting up nice and tall, let your eyelids softly close. And now that the eyes are closed, we can take a moment to look inside, an internal reflection with how things are going with our body, with our breath, and with our mind. There's been a lot of chaos in the world lately, and sometimes it can feel like you're suffocating under the weight of what's going on in the world. We come back to these still moments to remind ourselves to control what we can control, and let go of everything else. Feel a softness around your facial muscles. Part the jaw and allow the tongue to drop away from the soft palate of the mouth. Feel an expansiveness through your heart, as you know that this next 30 minutes is a dedication to the health of your body and the health of your mind. I always offer my students an opportunity to set an intention for their practices. We move mindfully and with purpose every single time we step on the mat. And your intention does not have to be super poetic. It can be something simple as just to breathe, or be grateful, or find some peace. What is it that will serve your body, your breath, and your mind? And set that as your intention. And then we'll take 3 more big, deep breaths, inviting in life to the body. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath in, big full inhale, and long and steady exhale. Good, gently blink those eyes open, reawakening to your space. We're going to start with a gentle side bend. So go ahead and plant your left fingertips, reach your right arm straight up to the sky, and then tip the chest to the side bend. Good. Lift your chin away from your chest so we're not closing off our breath. Notice if you leaned into your left side, press the right sit bone back into the earth and puff through the chest as if you were rainbowing off to the side. Easy breath in. Easy breath out. Good. Keep breathing. Nice. Last full inhale. And slowly come back to center and tent your right fingers and lift your left hand up and over. Paying attention to the difference in the sides. One side will feel a little tighter, that's very normal. Chin away from your chest. actively reaching through the extended arm. Notice if you're sinking down into your shoulder and be soft in that bottom shoulder. Slow breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let's come back up to seated and we're going to move into a twist. Take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand across the body. Sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Turn on your belly muscles about 50% so we're supporting the back. And then begin to rotate and look over your right shoulder. Now we don't want to crank in here. We don't want to force the poses to happen. We want to melt into the poses. Looking to your back shoulder, chin away from your chest. Feel this length in the spine, especially through the neck. Good. Now keep your left hand where it is. Reach the right arm back up to the sky while we're looking to the right side of our mat and lean over. Again, coming into a little side bend. A little bit more intense this time because we're trying to reach our hearts towards the ceiling. Looking up. Hold a grip with the left hand. And then slowly bring the right hand to the opposite knee. So now we're crisscross in our elbows. Round into your back like a turtle shell. Tuck your chin into your chest. Find a gentle release here in the back of the body. Feel the shoulder blades stretching apart. Feel the tailbone tucked under. Now keep your right hand exactly where it is, and as you rise up, reach your left hand behind you, and like magic, we are twisting in the opposite direction. Looking back towards your left shoulder now, chin away from your chest, sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're doing amazing. Keep going. Just find your breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep your right hand where it is. Lift your left arm straight up to the sky. And again, we're going to lean over. Side bend. Keeping the right hand on the left knee. Looking towards the ceiling. Opening the heart. Inhale fully. And slowly lower that extended arm to the opposite knee. So now we're crisscross with our elbows in the opposite way. So tuck it in, round. Good. Inhale. Rise up through the ribs. Sweep the arms back behind you. Interlace those fingers into a basket. Lift your heart and look up to the ceiling. Feel the expansion through your collarbones, feeling a drawing together of your shoulder blades, the massaging the lats and the traps and the rhomboids directly behind your shoulder blades. You can make subtle movements if your shoulders have been feeling really tight and like you've been carrying the weight of the world around on your shoulders. Let's draw them down and anchor them back down. Beautiful. Take another inhale. Exhale, carefully release the arms. We're going to transition ourselves into tabletop pose. So when you come to tabletop, you're going to stack your knees underneath of your hips and your hands underneath of your shoulders. Now spread your fingertips nice and wide and root down into the mat with the tips of your fingers. Notice what happens when you push into your fingers, how it creates a sense of lightness in the heels of the hands. That's a full palm grip. We want to use a complete connection of the hand. Now let's move through cat-cow pose. Let your belly drop down, chin away from your chest, look up to the ceiling. This is called cow pose. We'll do this on the inhale. And then exhale, round into your shoulders, press your spine to the sky. This is called cat pose. And we'll do this on the exhale. Now let's speed it up just a little bit, undulating the spine, belly down, heart lifts, look up, inhale. Exhale, round it out. Angry cat, navel draws in and up towards the lungs. Couple more times like that. Belly down, heart lifts, look up. Exhale, press the mat away. Find that space now in the back. Last deep one. Inhale fully. Let the ribs spread out. Breathe in deeper. And exhale, push it all away. Beautiful work. Come back to your neutral spine with your shoulders stacked on top of your wrists. Curl your toes under, and we're gonna find our very first downward facing dog. So lift those knees off the mat, hips up and back. Nice stretch here through the hamstrings and the calves. I like to pony my knees a couple of times, work out the kinks in my legs. Shake your head, yes and no. Let go of the tension in your neck and shoulders. Good. Reconnect with the tips of the fingers so we're not sinking into the heels of the hands. Good. Now take a deep breath through the nose. Deep breath out the nose. And then look forward to your fingertips, and as many steps as it takes, let's go ahead and walk our feet to the top of the mat. You might need to bring your knees to a bend and come up onto your fingertips. And now we're going to come into ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows, let your head dangle, and allow the body to sway side to side. Knees can be significantly bent here if you're tight in the hamstrings. One more steady breath in and out. No rush, we're just loving on our bodies. Release the hands down, tuck your chin to your chest, bend in your knees, and very slowly roll up to standing. Good. Here we are on the mat. Bring your feet together, toes touch, heels slightly apart. You might like to separate your feet just a little if you've got any injuries in your knees or hips. Shrug your shoulders again up to the ears. Draw them down the backside body and let the thumbs turn away from you. This is called mountain pose. Tadasana. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Good. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Palms touch. Look up. Exhale, bend in the knees, forward fold, hands through heart, nice and easy. Good, lift up halfway, bring your hands to your shins, find a nice long spine, and fold back down. 2 more times, press into your shins, lift up halfway, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold down. Nice, last one, lift up halfway, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades a little closer together so we're not hunched in our back. Fold back down. Keep your right foot where it is, hands to the earth, slowly slide the left foot back and gently set the left knee down. If you've got any kinks in your knees or any knee surgeries, if you've got a bionic knee, you might like to fold your mat over so you've got double cushion. Good. Now take your hands to your right thigh. When your hands are on your right thigh, you might like to walk your right foot a little farther forward. Now you can sink into that right knee even farther and get a nice elongation of your front hip flexors on the left side. Now you can release the arms up to the sky if you're feeling safe, and just look up to the ceiling. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. This is called Anjayanasana for 3. Relax your shoulders for 2. Turn on the belly for 1. Good. Now float your hands down. Keep the left hand on the earth. Reach the right hand to the sky. We're twisting now towards the right thigh. Turn on your belly, keep rotating the heart. Maybe that right thumb is in your eye gaze of the right eye corner. Clear away the judgment. Clear away the thinking. We're just breathing and stretching. You can't do it wrong. Last inhale. Bring the extended arm to the mat. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, and we're going to step the front foot to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. We're going to test our shoulders with three-legged dog. Lift your right leg straight up. Keep pushing through your left heel. Strengthen through your right leg. Make sure the quadricep is activated and the toes are turning down at 6 o'clock, not out to the side, but down towards the earth. Hips are level. Shoulders might be starting to shake right about now. That's very normal. You're building strength, using muscles you're not used to. Keep with it. Take another big inhale. Good. Exhale, look forward. We're going to step the right foot as far up as we can get it, then the left foot, and walk our way to the back of the top of the mat. Lift up halfway, hands to shins. Fold back down. Rise slowly to standing, arms sweep up and overhead, palms touch, look up, and we'll go back to the mat. Forward fold, hands through heart, touch the earth with your fingertips. Lift up halfway, find that long spine, and then float the hands down. This time we'll glide the right knee back. Lower the right knee softly down. You can fold your mat over if you need to. Hands to your left thigh. Find your steadiness. If you feel really wobbly, move your left foot 1 inch to the left. It'll make it feel more stable. Arms up to the sky. Look up, breathe. 3, 2, where can you soften? 1 more inhale. Slowly bring your hands down to the mat. Plant your right hand flat on the mat. Reach your left hand up to the sky. Turn as you rotate into a twist. Maybe you can see your left fingertips in your eye gaze. Strengthen up through your bottom shoulder. Don't collapse into the rotator cuff. Feel supported. Breathe. Good. You guys are doing amazing. Take another inhale. Bring the top hand down. Curl your right toes under. Fire up through your right leg and step the left foot back. Here we are. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let go of your stress. Let go of your judgment. Come back to your intention. Why are you doing this? And now we're going to lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Find your strength in your shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide. Turn the toes down at 6 o'clock. Breathe. In and out. Straighten through the knee a little more if you can. 1 more deep inhale. And we're going to step the left foot up, step the right foot up, and slowly walk ourselves to the top of the mat. Press your hands into your shins. Lift up halfway, long spine. Fold back down. Rise slowly to standing, arms sweep, palms touch, look up, and slowly bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Notice what's started to change in the body. Maybe your heart is racing. Maybe you started to sweat. That's good, right? We're changing our bodies. Take another inhale and exhale, clearing away the thinking. Come back to your intention. And here we go. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Look to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees. Hands come down to the earth. Lift up halfway. Keep using your hands on the mat for support, even if your knees have to stay bent. And step just the left foot straight back. And then spin the left heel down. So both feet are flat. Check back behind you. Make sure that that left foot is not behind the right, but it's a little bit off to the left. Turn on your belly muscles. Take a deep inhale. Press off the hands and rise up to standing. Warrior one. Looking straight up to the sky. You can keep your arms separated if it bothers your shoulders. Otherwise, you press the palms together. Right toes are at 12 o'clock. Left toes are turned out to the side, maybe 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, but push into that left pinky toe, activating through your quadricep. Pay attention that you're not just hanging out in your belly. We want to cinch that in. Stay strong. Warrior one, we breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale again. And exhale. Last deep breath. And then we're going to open to warrior two. Right arm extends forward, left arm extends back. Now we do want to lengthen the space between the legs. Warrior one and warrior two legs are wider than warrior two legs are wider than warrior one legs. So reach your arms forward and back energetically through the fingertips and just turn your chin to look at your right middle finger. Big healthy bend in that front knee. Notice if you've started to white knuckle the mat with your toes. Relax. Yes, I know you're shaking. That's change and transformation. And think about how healthy your body is going to be when it can do this without shaking. Take another inhale. Drop your back hand down, reach your forward arm to the sky. Revolved warrior, right arm up, left arm down. Relax your shoulder, chin away from your chest. Breathe easy here. Feel that expanse through your right ribs. Good. Inhale fully. One more. Rise back up to standing. Cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot, and drop your back knee to the earth. Now your left knee is down, your right knee is up, but the right knee is flat. You can twist again, left hand down, right hand up, same as before. But if you'd like to make it more challenging, bring your hands to prayer. Set your left elbow across your right thigh. Use the brace of the left tricep to turn the heart to the thumbs. Really deepening this twist. It's perfect for detoxifying the body, bringing out the internal organs, chin away from your chest. Make sure you're still breathing deeply. And unwind. Hands come down to the mat. Curl your left toes under. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Push through your heels. They don't have to touch the earth. They could be up here, but just push. Try to push those heels down. Feel the length in the Achilles tendon and the calves. Take another inhale. Look forward, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Fold back down. Rise slowly to standing Urdhva Hastasana. Palms touch up and overhead. And come back to your forward fold. Hands to the earth. We're flowing pretty fast today. Lift up halfway. Your left foot is going to stay. Your right foot is going to lunge, step back. Spin your right foot down. Make sure that your feet are both flat. Push through the heels of both feet. Turn on the inner thighs and rise up to warrior one. Here we are, warrior one, Virabhadrasana Yekam on the other side. Relax your shoulders. If it bothers the arms to touch, let them stay separate, but look up. Warrior One helps you to acknowledge the things that are greater than you. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale fully and exhale to Warrior Two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Adjust in your stance. Widen the lunge step in your legs. Left toes are straight ahead at 12 o'clock. Right toes are turned out to the side, but a little bit more at 2 o'clock than at 3 o'clock. Relax your shoulders. Give them a roll. Where are you clinging and holding extra tension? Can you soften something on the body? One more inhale. And revolve. Left arm to the sky, right arm down the back thigh. Reach to the back of the room. Big space here for the intercostal muscles. Those are the muscles in between your ribs. One more deep inhale. Exhale, rise up. Swim your arms down, frame the front foot, and return the right knee to the earth. Remember, you can just plant your right hand and twist. But if you'd like to take the harder option, you're going to bring your hands to prayer. Right elbow over left thigh, and then use the right tricep to turn the heart. 3, 2, last deep inhale. Exhale, unwind. Frame that left foot. Curl the right toes under. Step back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in and out. 2 more. In and out. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Now look forward to the top of your mat and walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway and then roll all the way up to standing. Good. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Reconnect to your body and reconnect to your intention. One more deep inhale. We're going to try a balancing pose now. You're going to stand strong into your left leg. Turn your right toes out and pop your right heel. Then set your heel, kickstand it right onto the inner left ankle. This is going to be a level 1 option, very easy, even if you're not very good at balance. You might also want to have if you're near a wall, you can hold on to a wall. Hands are going to come to prayer. If you're here and this feels solid and secure, you can slide the foot up to the calf. Good. Lengthen your spine, stand up tall, grow up out of your roots. Beautiful. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Turn on your belly muscles. If you're feeling wobbly, you'll want to make sure you're engaged in your belly. And then float your arms up to the sky like a tree growing branches. Look up if you're feeling safe and steady, like a tree waiting to receive rain. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to prayer and release the right leg down. Shake it out. That left leg could be feeling a little bit of tension. I like to roll on my left toes. Good. Now stand into your right leg. Let's switch our sides. Turn the left knee out, pop the left heel, rest it on the ankle. Level 1, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Level 2, a little bit more challenging. Bring the sole of the foot to the inner calf. Let the knee rotate out wide to the side, not forward, but really open it out wide. Hands come to prayer. Find something in your room that doesn't move. Focus on a spot on the wall. Focus on the edge of your ceiling and wall connection. Find something that doesn't move. It'll help you focus. Grow your branches. 3. Okay, so while you've been holding your tree, my battery died. I had some dinner, I drank a glass of wine, I charged that battery, and I got some better lighting. Hashtag not all problems are problems. Sometimes it's an opportunity. All right, give yourself another deep breath here. Good. Exhale slowly, bring your hands to heart center. Balance is hard for everyone. So if you've been inside a lot lately, pay attention to your resistance about the imbalance in your life. We go 100 miles an hour. You don't always have to be busy. Let yourself go a little slower. All right, stepping to the top of your mat, bring your feet together. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Palms touch, look up. Soft bend in your knees, hands come down to the earth. Lift up into that flat back, draw your shoulders away from your ears, take an inhale, plant your hands flat, and step both feet to the back of the mat. We're gonna come into a high push-up pose, or also known as high plank. This is gonna help you get stronger in your belly, whittle that middle. If it's already starting to be too much, drop your knees, give yourself a little support. Make sure that if you stay off your knees, you're not sagging in your midsection or bowing in your booty. You really want to be strong and stable here. The world record for high plank is over 8 hours long. So ask yourself how strong you have to be, not only physically, but mentally, to stay here for 8 hours. Take another inhale. Drop your knees down to the mat. Shift your hips back to the heels. Child's pose. So spread your knees a little wider. Walk your fingertips long. You can rest your forehead down onto the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slow it down to the count of 4 or 5. Rock your forehead left and right. Release that tension in your neck. And then slowly begin to walk your hands underneath the body. Sit yourself up comfortably. Let your hips drop off to one side. That'll free up the feet so they can sweep around. And then from here, you can extend your legs nice and long. Sit up tall. Take your left hand behind your left sit bone and move the abundance out of the way so you can anchor into your sit bone. Same thing with the left side. You'll notice the tail flies free, and that will allow the pelvis to tilt forward. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Lift the heart, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, softly fold towards the toes. You can grab the outsides of the feet if they're in reach. You can bend the knees. That's going to give you a lot of space here. Just let the hands rest wherever they land, next to the legs or around the feet. What I care more about is that your spine is long and you're folding softly over the legs. If you feel it in the hamstrings, you're doing it right. 3, 2, last inhale, and exhale, slowly rise. So now you're going to draw your right knee into the body and lay the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale your arms up to the sky, quarter turn to the left thigh, and then fold over the left leg. Janu Shirshasana. Notice if that right shoulder is hiked up really high. You're going to want to drop the right shoulder down. Whether you can touch the foot or not is really irrelevant. You can let the hands rest on the mat. Think about rotating the left ribs out and the right ribs down. Chin to shin, not nose to knee. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep breath. Slowly rise up to seated. Good. Gently shake that left leg and drag the heel in so that both feet are together and both knees are out wide. Thread your fingers together underneath the pinky toe edge of your feet. Sit up tall, lengthen that spine. Inhale fully. Nice big stretch here in your inner thighs and into your hips, and just tip that ship forward. Think about leaning in rather than hunching in. This is an optical illusion to your eyes that you're really close to your feet. If you can lengthen the ribs and then tip from the hips, it might not feel as far, or as close rather, to the earth, but it's much better for the hips and for the inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Rise up all the way to a comfortable seat. Extend that right leg straight out. Inhale the arms to the sky. We're going to move into head to knee on the other side. Turn towards the right leg. Really rotate through the ribs so you're framing the extended leg, and then fold over the thigh. Hands can rest, calves, ankles around the foot. And we are asymmetrical by design. So one side of your body is always tighter than the other. So if this is your tight side, give yourself some grace and know that everything that you're doing right now is helping that side open up. So imagine the body that you're creating more flexible, more healthy, and more peaceful. How's your breathing? Inhale fully, exhale slowly. Another deep inhale. Good. And then slowly rise up. We're going to bring ourselves around to the long side of our mat. We're going to lay down onto the earth. Extend your legs out to the edges of your mat and lay down. Oh, doesn't that feel so nice to take a rest? The body's been stretched out. We're going to start to calm down. Pull the right knee into your chest and thread the fingers around the shin. Give yourself a little massage by moving the right shin left and right. And in and out. Little circles if you can. Compress the right knee slightly into the belly, massaging the ascending colon. And then straighten your right leg to the sky. Hold the back of the thigh or the back of the calf. Stretching into your left hamstrings, or your right hamstrings. We're not perfect, I'm not perfect, but we're doing our best, and that's okay. Let go of the judgment and the self-deprecation, and allow your body to just feel good here. Take another resting breath here, reaching into your right hamstrings a little deeper. And then slowly lower the right leg down. Draw your left knee into the chest. Hold the shin and start to massage. In and out, left and right. Clockwise, counterclockwise, kneading out the kinks in your left hip. Trying to find circles if you've got it. Full range of motion for the femur into the pelvis. Squeeze it in nice and tight. This is stimulating the descending colon, helping to really promote better digestion. haven't been eating right. Extend that leg, hold the back of the thigh wherever it feels good, remembering that the two sides of the body are not made the same. So your left side might be tighter than your right side. No judgment, just breathe in here and breathe out. Breathe in health, exhale stress. Breathe in ease, exhale anxiety. And then slowly lower your left leg down to the mat. Draw both knees together into the chest. Give yourself a hug, wrap the arms around, rock side to side, working out the kinks in the back. Compressing everything into the belly. Apanasana. Round yourself into a tight ball. Squeeze it in. Hug yourself. Love yourself. Inhale fully. And then exhale. Release everything down to the mat. Separate your feet to the edges of your mat. Separate your hands down by the hips. Palms face up. And then walk your shoulders right and left away from the ears, making space for your neck. And begin to rock your head left and right. Nice massage on the back of your head. The eyelids will naturally want to start to flutter closed. And eventually the whole body will want to come to stillness. From this place, we'll take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, fill the lungs all the way up. Hold it at the top for a split second. Feel full of that life, that love, that energy that you've invited into your life. And then exhale slowly. All of the tension in the body. Inhale again, big full deep breath. And when you sigh it out this time, melt on the edges. Last deep breath, the biggest breath you've taken all day. And when you sigh it out, let the whole body surrender. Relaxing the entire body. From the crown of your head down to the tips of your toes. Giving yourself permission to relax. Understanding that both movement and stillness are valuable. Savasana is essential to the yoga practice. It allows your body to recover and your mind to rest. Just let go. From the crown of your head down to the tips of your toes. Whole body lets go. Whole breath releases. And your whole mind just lets go. Give yourself permission to rest. Relaxing your toes and your ankles. Softening your shins and the knees. Allow your thighs to melt into the earth. As now you relax your hips And feel the belly button sink deep into the body. Relax the rib cage and the heart. Let go of all 10 fingers, one at a time. Relax your wrists and the forearms. Let go of your elbows and the biceps. Relax the shoulders. And feel a lightness travel across your collarbones as you soften the throat. Relax your jaw and let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Bring all of the awareness to the tiny space between your eyebrows and relax your mind. Relax your mind. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your awareness back into your space by inhaling deeply and inviting life into the body. Reaching your arms up and overhead for a final full body stretch, taking up space. And then rolling to one side of your mat, resting your head on the forearm and drawing the knees into the belly. Take a moment here to reflect. How did this practice impact your body, your breath, and your mind? We live in a very crazy world. It's important to remember to focus on what we can control and let everything else go. Your body, your breath, and your mind are 3 of those things that you have complete control over. Moving slowly, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together at heart center. Thank your body for everything it could give you this time that you practiced. Honor the intention you set when we began. It has been my pleasure to guide you and inspire you on the mat, and my true hope that you are lighter than when you began. It is my complete pleasure. Until next time, namaste. Thank you guys for watching this practice. Thank you for joining in the practice. Thank you for moving and breathing with me. Again, my name is Marie Triplett. I am a yoga teacher and published author. I love doing mindset trainings. If you want to follow my page, there will be additional videos, including one that's already posted, a 20-minute guided sleep meditation. So if this practice just had you ready for bed, you might like to try out that video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you next time.